guys, it's Emma, and if you're thinking, oh my gosh, who is she? Why is she wearing lipstick? I'm thinking the exact same thing. I figured I was wearing a sweater, so might as well put on lipstick. I'm getting in the mood for fall, so I figured it probably looks terrible. Sorry in advance. Things happen. But today's video is going to be 10 things you need to know about high school. I'm actually doing a collaboration with my amazing friend Lauren Nally09. I will link her channel and video down below. But she's doing 10 things you need to know about college, so if you want to hear about her, then...
Hello everyone, my name is Lauren from the YouTube channel Lauren Nally09. If you guys want to see my video, I'm going to be doing 10 things that you guys need to know about college. So I'm sure Emma will have that link down below. You guys should go check it out and subscribe to me. And if you're new on Emma's channel, from my channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Emma's amazing. You guys need to subscribe to her. So yeah, come over and check out my video.
But be sure to click on her video after this one to watch it and subscribe to her because she's amazing. We might be going to Generation Beauty together and I'm so excited to go to my first ever YouTube event. Like, wow. If you guys want to watch 10 things you need to know about high school, then just keep watching. So this fall I'm actually going to be a rising senior. I'm on my last year of high school, and through the past 3-ish years I've learned a few things. The first tip that I have about high school is that your friends are going to change. You are not going to keep the same friends that you enter with, and while you might be a super strong friend group entering freshman year of high school, people are going to grow up and change and move away from each other. Entering freshman year, I had a super small but secure friend group, and as years changed from freshman to sophomore year, a lot of people grew different interests and grew apart, and there's still a core group of us together, and then a lot of stuff happened and we ended up just floating away from each other, and then I got new friends, then I was back with the old friends. Things are really gonna change. People grow up and learn about who they are, and it's not necessarily ever a bad thing to lose friends. You still keep in touch and know what they're doing, but know that you probably will not be keeping the same group of friends throughout high school. Not that it's a bad thing or negative thing, people just grow up and change. My tip number 2 is to take school seriously. I know it's high school, it's supposed to be the time of your life, even though it really isn't. Promise, there are going to be better times. But it's to take school seriously and study and listen to your teachers and really try to learn, because high school basically determines what you're going to do in college, and you need to get those good grades and study for those tests in order to get into your dream college. And if college isn't your dream, then high school, that's going to really determine what you're going to do with your life, I guess. I wouldn't put so much pressure on it, but you need to stay focused in school and really treat it seriously, because that could literally depend where you're going to college, what you're going to major in, and by taking it seriously you're going to find out what you're interested in as well. So hopefully that'll get you on the right career path to going to something like college or university. I know that my freshman year I went super hard, got them straight A's, and I was like, wow, high school's so easy. And then sophomore year came around and I kind of slacked a little bit and got a few B's, but then junior year I got my stuff together and got straight A's again. And it's really important to show that you need to keep consistent grades and be consistent with your schoolwork, because it shows in the end a lot. Number 3 is to go to school events. Go to the football games, go to the state championship, go to the drama play. If your friend's playing the game or performing in the theater, you're going to want to go see that and remember it, as well as taking a lot of pictures to remember the night, because honestly, high school goes by in literally the blink of an eye, and I felt like I was just entering yesterday as a freshman, and here I am about to be a senior. I play volleyball and my senior night is going to come up in like 3 months. And I literally can't believe it. I'm like really upset about it, because I thought high school was gonna last for a lot longer, and it's literally almost over, and it's very sad. It's just important to remember to go to those events and make those memories, because it'll be a very happy thing to look back on them. Tip number 4 kind of goes hand in hand with tip number 3, is that you also don't need to go to everything. This goes along with like parties and stuff too. It's about making good decisions. It's either the party or studying for that test. If you're being honest, you're gonna remember that getting that A on that test versus that party, because there are gonna be more parties, but that test only happens once. So you need to prioritize your time. You don't need to go to every single event and try to be Miss Superwoman and do everything. Doing it all is literally impossible. Take time what you really want to do and what events you want to go to, so you know you're not overstretching yourself and getting too stressed out. Tip number 5 for me is to forgive and move on. I am someone that used to hold grudges a lot. If I got in a fight with someone or someone did something to me, I'd always remember it and like push them away from me because of what they did to me. But as senior year rolls around, I really realized that I need to forgive everybody and just move on, because it's not helping me, it's not helping them, it's not doing anything by not being civil towards each other. So by letting all of that go and being friends with everybody, you're gonna have a really positive time in high school, and I feel like it's really important to like let it all go and move on, because I used to be someone that held so many grudges. Like, your girl was a little petty, but you have to learn to grow up and move on and accept your mistakes and your changes and what other people have done to you, because I promise you, you'll be a lot happier because you'll have less weight in your shoulders. So it's very important to forgive, move on, and live your life. Make smart decisions. I know it's really hard because high school comes partying and then everybody grows up and then all of a sudden there's drugs and there's drinking and there's people pressuring you to do things. It's really important to remember that the decisions you make in high school stay with you for the rest of your life. Like, that sounds really hardcore, but I recently did a FBI camp. I got into this program that my town was doing, and if you do any kind of hard drug at all, you're automatically out of the running to be even considered to work for the FBI. So that goes to show, like, say one night you're at a party and all of a sudden you decide to try something, and that could ruin your dream of being an FBI agent. So that's obviously not everybody, like hardly maybe like this much of people, but it's really important to know that the decisions that you make today can really affect your later life, and I wouldn't want you guys to make a decision that could close off a career path for you in the future. I know you're a teenager, I know it's gonna happen, but you have to at least try to take a step in the right direction and make smart choices. Once again, rising senior, it makes me realize that in 1 year, I will no longer be living full-time in my household. I'll only be visiting, and then I'll start my own life in my own apartment, or my own house, or whatever happens. I will not be living in this house 24/7, and I'll see my family maybe 2 to 4 times a year during college because of breaks and how they line up, and I'm hopefully trying to go out of state. So that also means that travel costs, I will not be home as much. So it's so important to spend time with your family. Once again, like I'm saying, party, family. There will be more parties. You might not have another game night with your family or like that specific memories with your family. It's really important to kind of take a break from all that and like spend time. Like last night, I sat down and watched Ancient Aliens. My mom had a cup of tea. It was great. Ancient Aliens is also really great. You guys, they're actually real, just saying. It's also very wholesome, makes your heart happy to spend time with your family. It just makes you a lot happier, and you're not gonna be in your house for forever, so it's important to take these moments and not take them for granted, because one day it's not gonna be the same. My tip number 8 I have in my trusty notebook is to build relationships with teachers. Every year you know you have that awesome teacher that you love, and it's really important, even if you don't love your teachers, to work towards building a good connection, a good relationship for them, because as someone who's about to start applying to college, having good relationships with teachers is so important, because I have teachers that are going to be writing my recommendations for college, and that is so important. If they think highly of me, it's going to reflect in the letter and hopefully help me get into the college of my dreams and do what I want to do. And also, building a relationship with your teacher helps the learning experience. Like, when you like your teacher and you like them as a person, all of a sudden their teaching you become a lot more interested in, versus a teacher that you hate and their class stinks and you just have that really bad outlook on life. You're not going to learn anything or soak anything in because you're so focused on how much you hate them. Trust me, I get it. There are definitely bad teachers, but try to have a positive outlook on it and work towards building a relationship, because it will definitely enrich your learning experience. Tip number 9 is comparison is killer. I know that especially starting out as a freshman, I constantly would compare myself to the older girls, people in my grade that I thought were better than me, and comparison is just, you can't do it. Yeah, I tweeted this a few days ago, but it was actually a tweet from the book that I'm reading. It says, "You are a badass." But I'm gonna read the tweet right now. It says, "Comparison is the fastest way to take all the fun out of life," and I cannot stress how true this is. You are you, and only you can be the best you. You cannot compare yourself to anybody else, because they're a different person, they're on their own track, they're doing their own thing, and you need to stay focused on you. It's okay to take that time for yourself and be selfish sometimes, and you're never gonna be happy with comparison. Like, as far as body positivity, I used to be someone that was really not comfortable with my body, and I'm still working on it. Like, I'm obviously never gonna be perfect, and there are all these gym athletes and Instagram models on Instagram that I'm like, wow, I want that six-pack. Wow, I wish I was curvier. My body is never gonna look like that. You need to be the best version of you, and that's all that matters, and I can't stress this enough. I feel like number 9 is definitely one of the most important. And entering time as high school, as a teenager, it's like, it's constant comparison and you don't feel good about yourself. But you need to focus on you and be the best you that you possibly can. I swear, I know it sounds cheesy, but it's really important. My tip number 10 is high school is not forever, so enjoy it. Like I said, go to those events, hang out with your friends, spend time with family, go do some crazy legal things. It's 4 years, it goes by so insanely fast, and before you know it, all your friends are gonna go across the country and go to college, and you're not gonna see them except for maybe twice a year, if at all. And enjoy it while you can, because although it's amazing and it's 4 years, it doesn't last forever, and one day you're gonna move on, and it stinks, but at the same time, life keeps rolling, so do you, so yeah. That was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys like these advice videos. I haven't really done one before, but I feel like it's a lot more personal talking to the camera, because you guys can, like, I guess, see my view on things and understand how I'm feeling. But if you guys want a back to school Q&A, let me know down below. Leave a few questions. I'll post on my Instagram and Twitter about it if I decide to do one. If you have any additional comments or questions, I will be sure to answer any questions you have about this. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to go watch Lauren's video and things you need to know about college. I'm excited to watch it because your girl's gonna be a college student in a year. I'm going to be going to college in a year. I don't know how to do laundry. Like, it's gonna be a problem, but I'm gonna get there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a like. Do not forget to subscribe and turn on that bell if you want to be notified every time I post, because you should. It's fun. And I love you guys so much. I hope you go out there today and kill it. Be a girl boss. Bye. Mwah.